Good morning or good afternoon. My name is Raquel. Thank you for watching my podcast today. And I'm at my parents' place again today. This is Jojo. This is my mom's dog. She is 10 years old, and she's a Parsons Jack Russell. And yeah, she's gonna want to go on the floor in a minute. But my parents just left, so she always gets a bit anxious, but she'll settle down pretty soon. And if you hear noise, it's Soot going after flies. He likes chasing flies. So yeah, today is Sunday, the 13th of November. I'm at my parents' place, and I'm gonna add in some video clips of the little kittens and the mama cat that we have here at the farm. And the kittens are approximately 4 months old as of Friday, I believe. And here comes Rusty wanting to see what's going on. Come on, Rusty, want to say hello? There you go. Here's Rusty. They've just all been outside, so there you go. Say hello, Rusty. Yeah? Go play with Sid. Go. Okay, go. So I don't have much to show you in terms of knitting. I have no finished objects. I'm still working on my pumpkin ale cardigan, and I did manage to get quite a bit done, but yesterday I was working on it, and I started one of the sleeves, and I knit the whole sleeve cap, and I ended up ripping it all back because as I mentioned last week, the back panel was getting too long, and I stopped about 1.5 repeats from the end and put it on a spare cable, and I did the two front panels because it was getting too long. And then when I finished the front panels, the armhole was super big, which I can show you. I'll show you where I'm at. It's kind of difficult to show because it's all on like a spare cable, and the two fronts are on a spare cable, and I can't spread it all out, but this is what it looks like at the moment. As you can see, I can't really show it. So this is the armhole before picking up stitches. This thing is huge, and if I've completed, what I ended up doing is I did the front panels, and then I attached them with stitch markers, with those removable stitch markers, to the back panel that I already had, and tried it on, and this was even bigger than what it's now. So what I did is I ripped back 5 rows, and so I omitted the last 2 full repeats of the 12 row chart in the back panel. And so then, I just picked up stitches as the pattern called for. So this is the right side, which is the sleeve I started. There. And so I followed the instructions, forgetting that I'd done 24 rows less than what the pattern called for. So the reason I had to rip back the whole sleeve cap yesterday was because instead of the cable, which goes down the top of the sleeve, instead of it being more or less centered like it is now, it was over here, because I'd forgotten that I needed to, as Soot, Soot, get down. Sorry, just a second. Get down. No. He was jumping onto the window where he can't. There's like some stuff that he could break. And sorry about. I'm sitting in the TV area, and there's like windows all the way around, like on 2 sides, and the sun is coming in from that angle right now, and it's like reflecting off everything. So sorry about the reflection in places. I'll try to stay out of the reflection. So here's Soot, and that in the back is a mirror. So sorry about the. I'll try to sit up straighter so you don't have that glare. So here's Soot. He's got his little thingy on so that he can walk around freely, but we can always see where he is because of the leash. Like I said, he's chasing flies at the moment. So, I was talking about the cardigan, about the sleeves, so I ripped back the whole sleeve cap and I redid it in the right place. And I've not had much time this morning because I've been playing with the cat, with my cat, with the dogs, and then I was outside feeding the mama cat and the 3 kittens, trying to get them used to me. I'm not here that often, so I'd like to, when I'm here, I like to be the one giving them food so that they recognize me and know that I won't, harm them or hurt them or whatever. And actually, Tommy, that's the mother cat, she already comes up to me and, let's see if I remove this. Okay. The mother cat, she already comes up to me and like starts, like rolling around, like around my legs, so wanting to be petted. So I managed to pet her a bit and like give her a little neck massage and everything. She seemed to like. The kittens are still skittish. If they're eating and they're not they're focused on eating, I've managed to pet them on their backs. But if they notice that I'm petting them, they'll disappear. But I took a little bit of video this morning, so I'll insert that at the end. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, this is it. This is what I've been working on the whole week. Oh, what I can tell you is that this is part of the Nanny Swimo, so the National Knit a Sweater in a month. And I believe it's hosted by the Knit Girls. And there's an actual Nanny Swimo group on Ravelry you can join. And I've been a member for several years. And I've just never gotten around to knitting a sweater in the month of November, or at least not for Nanny Swimo. So you have to prove that the sweater has more than 50,000 stitches. So what I've been doing is, because this is not a row by row instructions, it has like some instructions and then tells you how many times to repeat it, and it doesn't have actual stitch counts row by row. What I've done, and excuse me just a sec, what I've done is written it all out, and I'm just going to quickly show you because this is a paid for pattern, so I can't show you anything. But what I've done is, I can show you like this because that's not giving away too much. I've just written down the row by row instructions and then written down the stitch count per row, and at the end I know how many stitches I've knit per day, and as of yesterday evening I'm up to 39,848, so I'm close to 40,000 stitches. Actually, I've probably passed that by now. And I still have to complete the sleeve, complete the other sleeve, and I have to complete the whole front section. So I'm going to be well over 50,000 stitches by the time I finish the sweater, the cardigan. So it definitely counts for Nanny Swimo. And my goal for today is, if I finally, after this podcast, after editing and everything, I'm gonna really sit down and focus on this, because the dogs should be nice and calm by then, and should also calm down. He usually does in the afternoon. He usually sleeps throughout the whole afternoon, except for these annoying little flies that are constantly flying around. My goal is to finish off the right sleeve and at least do the sleeve cap on the left sleeve today, and I'd ideally like to finish this cardigan by the end of this week. I was hoping for the 15th, but I'm not going to make it for the 15th because I still have to do the whole front, and I believe that's like close to 400 stitches per row. So yeah, it's going to be a lot of knitting. And then I already have another sweater lined up, and that's going to be in fingering yarn. I have all the yarn for it, but I'll show you that next week, hopefully. I don't have the pattern here with me, and I want to finish the pair of socks I started on Halloween. So my goals for this month are to finish this cardigan, finish the socks I was working on, finish the other sweater, and hopefully I can also finish a baby blanket because I really need to get started on that. The baby's been born since mid-September, so I really should get around to making that. So yeah, I'll leave you with some clips of the cat and her kittens playing outside and eating. They're not playing, they're eating basically. And I'm going to do some knitting. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you guys next week. And thanks for watching. Bye.
Hello, we're going to feed Miss Tommy and her little kittens. There's one. There's the little boy, he's Boris. And the other little girl is scared. Let's see, this one is... Hey, this is Nini. That's the smaller of the two girls. Let them, they'll come. I'll back up. Wait, and now. Boris and Nini. And Minus is somewhere around here. There's Mommy Cat. Hey, Nini. Hola. There's Minus. So that's Tommy and Minus eating. And then we have Nini. She's the smaller of the two females. And we have Boris. Back there. The only male. I don't think Nini's hungry because she had a lot of breakfast this morning. Didn't you, Nini? Huh? Didn't you? Yes, you did. Hello, Boris. Maybe we'll allow a little bit of petting. Not much. Just some. Hey, Tommy. There's Minus. And the way to tell the difference between the two girls. Minus has a big, and she's gonna run away, but she has a big black stripe down the middle of her back, whereas Nini has 3 stripes on her back. Which you can't really see because she's hiding. You can see more or less over here. More or less over just there. There's 3 stripes. Hey, Nini. They scare easy. They have to get used to our presence. Hey, Boris. Hello, beautiful. That's Nini, see? She has the 3 stripes on her back. And they are 4 months old. As of yesterday. Or Friday. Can you see Nini playing in the... And here's the little family. Oh, 4 of them. Mommy and 3 kittens. Hey, Tommy. 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 They like to hide here and wait for us to come out. When we come out the door, they're usually right there waiting for us. Come here, Tommy.